Good morning. This is James. Today's episode is on taking chances and change. We got our cup of coffee. So let's talk about some stuff. In taking chances and change, they're pretty much synonymous with one another. I felt like this episode deserved to have these two topics specifically because they're kind of synonymous with one another. If you really think about it, sometimes a change in your life will force you to take chances. And sometimes when you move or when you go for a new job, you're taking a chance. When you've been with a place for, say, 10 years, you leave that place, it's your comfort zone, it's your safety nest. You feel good there. You like what you're doing there, you like the people there. But in order to advance and grow, you have to take that chance, that leap of faith. And sometimes it can be scary. And sometimes it's not so scary. Sometimes the decision is made for you. So, with me personally, I did that. I've taken that chance. I worked for a place. I loved what I did. I loved the people I worked with. But I knew I wasn't going to grow. I knew I wasn't going to advance. I knew I wasn't going to, gain a higher position. So I decided that in order to facilitate that, I had to take a chance. I had to take a chance and leave my comfort zone. And sometimes when you take that chance, it doesn't necessarily pay off immediately. You take that chance, that leap of faith that, okay, I'm leaving here and I'm going to go try something new. And sometimes it doesn't pan out. So sometimes you have to make a change, which requires you to take another chance. And I've taken many chances in my life, both professionally and personally. And I've had many changes in my life, both professionally and personally. And I will admit that every time you take a chance, every time you make a change, it is scary. But with risk comes reward. For me to have that opportunity in life to take chances, to make changes, it's not always easy. It's never been easy, and it never will be easy. The last time you guys saw me on stream or even in the video where I said we're back kind of sort of for now, if you paid attention closely up underneath the XG Wolverine show hat, my hair was white. Well, if you paid close attention last week, my hair's not white. Hasn't been white for a couple of weeks. That was a chance and a change that I took. And let me tell you, I've never been one to really care about physical appearance, because physical appearance doesn't matter to me so much as the emotions and the embodiment behind it. And I will be completely honest with you. When I first saw the hair color after it was done, and it was done professionally by a professional, I will admit, I was scared to death. I was like, oh my goodness, what have I done? Because in my head, I was thinking Pamela Anderson. I'll throw a picture of her from Baywatch up here. That color of hair. That's the color I was envisioning for myself. I was not envisioning the darker color that you see now. It has grown on me. I like it. I really do. But I took that chance. I figured, let's make a change. Let's take a chance and see what happens. I mean, worst comes to worst, I don't like it. I can't, get on board with it. And my brain just won't get in a boat and row. So I decided, okay, if I don't like this, I can just shave it off and start over. It'll be fine. Well, after a couple weeks, I think it's here to stay. I like it. But that's a physical appearance change. And it was a chance that I took to make that change. To be completely honest, it is scary, but it's also fun. I mean, letting you guys in on me, when my ex-wife told me that she wanted a divorce, that was going to require a change for me. It was going to require a big change, like all kinds of change at once. For, leaving a place where I had lived, ballpark, in and around the same area for 26 years, going back to where I was born, going back to where I was raised for the first 5 years of my life. Quote unquote, going home. Going where I spent many a weekends at. And, loving it. It's been amazing. It's been very much a change. And then when I started my new job, that was a chance that was given to me because I pursued it. And I didn't know if I was going to like it. I really didn't. But I ended up falling in love with my job. And it has been a great source of enjoyment for me to love my job and to love the people I work with and to cultivate new relationships with the people that I work with. It's all about that kind of change and that chance. So for me to do that, it wasn't easy. I was nervous. I was scared. What if nobody likes me? What if they all look at me like I'm some kind of weirdo? Got white hair, funny looking glasses. What if they don't like me like that? What if they think I'm some kind of freak? Or, they think I'm 70 years old when I'm not. It was all scary. So I took that and I used it as motivation. I use it as motivation to succeed for myself. I want this video to help people who are, they're struggling. They're not really struggling financially or anything like that. You might be. I don't know. But if you've been contemplating a change in your life, whether it be asking that girl out, asking that guy out, or thinking about, your job is, I hate to use the term, but your job's kind of a dead end and you want to find something new, if that's you, then take that chance. Because when it comes to that relationship, if you ask that girl out, what's the worst she's going to say? No. If you're a lady and you ask that guy out, then, what's the worst he can say? No, I've got somebody. That is the worst that can be said. Now, for the job aspect of it, you can take that as, I have been here for X number of years, whatever applies to you. I don't feel like I'm advancing. I don't feel like I'm growing. I don't feel like I'm going to, become more if you're aspiring to be more or do more. So why not take the chance? I'm not saying quit your job and do nothing. I'm not. When I quit my job back in 2018, it was the hardest decision I've ever made in my life. I'm not resistant to change. I am very open to changes. Sometimes I don't like the change. Sometimes I don't want to get in the boat and row. But I do. I get in the boat and I row. And I do the best I can with the situation I'm in. And when I quit my job and I tried to make it as a streamer and internet personality and failed miserably, I might add. I failed. I mean, it was a full-on failure. I don't know if it's my personality. I don't know if it was my looks. I don't know if it was the games I played. I don't know if it was the quality. Although I think the quality did improve over time. But again, I took that chance. And at the time, my then wife was supportive of the opportunity. She told me, she said, you don't need to be in that stress. You don't need to be in that environment to where it's so toxic, was the word that she used. Now, it wasn't a toxicity from all associates. It was just a toxicity between me and the boss man. Now, at the end of the day, I will say this. I will commit it to video. I love that dude. He's like a dad to me in retail. And I give him props, credit, and praise for everything he's taught me. Because I've been able to take it and use it in my new job. But when it comes to that chance that I took to quit my job because of the toxicity, the arguing between me and him, and then I decided, okay, I'm going to make this streaming thing, I'm going to go full time on it. She worked. I was like, I'll stay home with the little one. It'll be good. We'll make it work. And I was hoping that I would have seen growth. Well, I didn't. And, okay, it's fine. I struggled with that lack of growth. I struggled with that lack of popularity. But again, it was a chance that I took to make that change. And then when I ended streaming, the ending of the streams came because of me moving. I knew I was going to be ending them for a while. And so that was a big change for me because I enjoyed streaming so much. Well, when I ended the streams and made the change, I was able to focus on me. I was able to focus on my life, getting my life right, deciding what I wanted for my life. And that change, although forced, that change helped. And the chances that are afforded me going forward in my life are, words cannot describe it. The words don't exist to describe the way I feel about the chances I can take now. Because I can take chances in various areas of my life, both professionally, personally, and I'm forcing myself to take chances and make changes, which is why this coffee talk exists, because it's a change. It's not gaming. It's not, It's not me doing stupid stuff. It's not me being like Whistling Diesel and, destroying $100,000 vehicles. I mean, if you haven't seen him destroy the stuff he destroys, wow, it's something fun. It's first time I saw him destroy a $100,000 truck, I was like, oh wow. But I'm not gonna tell that man what to do with his money. Not one bit. So, again, this is a change, but it's a good change. It's a thing that I want to do to be able to help everybody out. I want to help you, the viewers, who are contemplating taking that chance or making that change. Because sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes you're excited for that change. I know when people have lived in a house and it's a situation where their family has kind of outgrown the house they're in and they need to buy a bigger house, that change is exciting. That change is fun. You're like, yeah. And then you find the house you want and you're going, this is it. This is what we want. And you're excited for that change. You're excited for the move. You're excited for, being in a new place. But to get to that change, sometimes you have to take that chance. I want the crux of this video to be, yes, taking a chance is scary. If you're not a very outgoing person and you ask that person you're crushing on or somebody you meet, if you ask them to dinner, yes, it is scary, because who wants to be told no? Who really wants to be told no? Especially when you really like the person, or you want to get to know them better, and then you find out no. Who likes to have that told to them? Nobody does. I don't, and I'm pretty sure you, the viewer, don't. But I say this very humbly. What if you ask and the answer is yes? What if you ask and the answer is, sure, I'd love to have dinner with you? So, that being said, that is the crux of the taking the chance part. The change part is you have choices. So if it's relationally, if it's professionally, if it's whatever it is, if you are looking to make that change in a job, then the only way you're going to know the truth about yourself and about the job is you either A, stay where you are, stay in your comfort zone, and continue to not be happy with what you're doing, continue to deal with the stress and everything that goes with it, or you decide, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to find the job that I want to work at, the job I want to do. It could be that you're financially in a position to start your own business and you're just scared to take that chance and make that change to start the business. Whatever it is, if you are in that position where you're tired of your job and you want to make the change, but you're scared to, then I say, find the job you want to work at, make the change, see how it works out. If you're in a position to where you can cut your hours back at your current job to part-time and try the new thing out part-time, try that, see how you like it. I mean, that's the easiest thing to do. But if you're in a position to where you're just completely burned out and you need to make that change, then make the change and you won't regret it. Because at least then you've made the change and you've taken that chance. and you've tried something new. And in this world, we should try to take a chance on something every day. I take a chance. I take chances every single day. I don't necessarily make changes every day, but I take a chance every day. I really do. I chance that something I try might work. I chance that a suggestion I give to my boss, you know, I take that chance because my boss could say, no, we're not doing it this way. I've done it. I've made suggestions and been told, sorry, that's not how we're going to do that. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know. But they understand it's me at least taking initiative and throwing out an idea. And that's really what taking a chance is about. You know, you take that chance, you take the initiative to implement the change in your life. It could be you want to change your hair, like I did. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm being a little self-centered about that. It does look good. I like it. I still can't camera. I need a camera operator. And taking applications for camera operators. Female, 30 to 40, about 5'6", shoulder length or longer hair, funny, smart, willing to laugh at my jokes. Just kidding. But seriously, take the chance. Don't be scared. And make the change in your life. And I'm fairly certain you will be grateful that you did. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment on the videos. And thank you for joining me for some coffee talk. I'll catch you next time.
I don't think you want me to do that.
Okay, I don't know why the hell I'm getting blown up for.
Oh, I got a $7,000 bounty and blew up a $10,000 car. Oh, God, I saw that. Oh, my God, that was wicked. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right, hold up. Did you jump when you hit me?
I jumped.
You hit the jump button, right?
A split second before we hit.
Oh my God, because the way it looked from my perspective, it literally looked like you ran through me.